Welcome back. We're back at it again. It's week three. Hard to believe it's already week three, but yes, it's week three, and we got more football. It's football Sunday. Let's get right into it with these picks for this week. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the Washington Commanders in Washington. No Jaden Daniels for the Washington Commanders. Instead, we got Marcus Mariota leading the helm. Whoa, don't know what to expect. I expect Marcus Mariota to scramble for a few yards in this game, make it a very competitive game. Geno Smith, anything's better than the three interceptions we saw against the Chargers. So we don't know what we're going to get. Both teams stacked on offense. Both teams have a pretty darn good defense. So it should be a tight matchup, maybe an under on the points. Picking it. The line's pretty close. Las Vegas Raiders plus 130 right now. Washington Commanders minus 154 for the money line. Spreads 3. So Washington at minus 3, Raiders at plus 3. I'm not liking the spread at all. Kind of staying away from that game. I'm taking players in that game. Give me Marcus Mariota to have over 27 and a half rushing yards. Maybe lock it in. I don't know. I'm hoping for it. It's all a guess to everybody, right? Moving right along, we got the Atlanta Falcons going up against the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Carolina trying to get a first win on the year. Bryce Young, another winless start to his season in his career. Atlanta, strong team, strong defense. Penix looking great. Uh, and Atlanta looks like they're rolling, coming off the loss at the beginning of the season to Tampa Bay, but coming off there last week, a clutch win. Lines 4.5. Atlanta's money line minus 225. Give me Atlanta on the road to beat Carolina in Carolina. Bijan, make sure it's a big game. Thinking he's gonna have another one. Last time he went up against Carolina, I believe he had over 170 yards rushing. So line set at 81 and a half should be something to watch out for as Carolina's run defense is not the best. So give me Atlanta in that game. Moving right along, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Green Bay traveling on the road to Cleveland. Browns have put up fights against some strong teams, not winning the games, but making it closer than what it seems. That's why the spread is dangerous on this one, though. I think Green Bay is a team that needs to take care of business and take care of these teams where they need to. Give me the Packers to beat the Browns, 7.5 spread. Give me the Packers to cover that. They're currently sitting at 420 money line, and the over under 41 and a half. I don't know. Seems like it could be a low scoring affair, but I think the Packers may end up ultimately scoring late touchdowns and blowing this one out. Maybe covering that line. Might be looking at the over of like a 28-14, slightly hitting the over of 41 and a half, getting you 42. Maybe something to look out for, but give me Green Bay on the road nonetheless to win that game. Interesting game going down in my yard, in my neck of the woods, in my backyard. I meant not actually in my yard. That'd be crazy. New England and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh coming to New England. Lines set pretty even. It's a 1.5 point differential on the spread. We got a money line of 116 in favor of Pittsburgh and a minus 102 line against New England. 44.5 points scored. Think it's going to be a high scoring game. Not super high score, sorry. Mid 20s, but a close high scoring game, 28-24, maybe 26-24. Weird bounces, weird score. I don't know. My gut wants me to go with the Patriots. I got the Patriots jacket on, retro, Oh, wrong one. This one. Never know in the camera. Give me the Patriots to not let me down and take this one at home. I'm gonna bet on the Steelers though. That's just how I gotta do it to split it up. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad either way. Now I can be happy one way or the other. Patriots win, I'm happy. Patriots lose, but I win my bet. Great. Moving right along, that means we're looking at the Rams and the Eagles matchup going down in Philadelphia. Tight game here. Puka Nakua, wide receiving core, Matt Stafford, Jalen Hurts in the tush push, Saquon, Kyron Williams. Oh, it's a matchup ready to go down. We're looking at it, and we're looking at the line, and it's plus 3.5 for the Rams and Philly minus 3.5. I don't see a way that anybody's really beating Philly. Philly has to beat themselves. I don't think they beat themselves in this game. It's too much of a game that they should win, that they know that how to win. This is a veteran team making veteran decisions. They should be able to beat the veteran team in the Rams. Not saying Matt Stafford can't get it done in Philadelphia. This is going to be a great game. Give me the Eagles at home, though, to keep it rolling, staying undefeated, moving right along. We have an interesting matchup going down in Tennessee. The Indianapolis Colts are headed to their division opponent in the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward at quarterback going up against Danny Dimes and the rolling Colts offense. Coming off the victory to the Broncos, that crazy play with the field goal where they leverage was called. Never seen that one. Or I've seen it a couple times, but not in that important of a situation. Nonetheless, Indianapolis is rolling. Tennessee is looking for its first one. This may be the game at home. Cam Ward gets it done for the first time in his NFL career, and the Tennessee Titans get one in the win column. Looking this looking Danny Dimes has played very well this season. I'm looking for him to have an off game, the whole wide receiving core of the Colts to have an off game, the defense to have an off game, and Tennessee to take advantage of that, utilize Cam Ward and the passing and the pass offense and the run and the defense to step up in a big way too. I don't think they're going to win by a lot, but I definitely like the Titans to cover the plus 4.5 spread. If you want to be gutsy, take the plus 190 on the money line. More power to you. I shot away from it, but I'm going plus 4.5 on that. Give me Tennessee in my pick though to upset the Colts. So moving right along, we got the New York Jets traveling down to Tampa Bay to visit the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's cooking, Justin Fields is not. So this Jets defense leaves a little to be desired, giving up a lot of points to the Bills, a lot of points to the Steelers. What's gonna happen against these Bucks? Because they got options everywhere. The lines minus 6.5 for the Bucks to cover that spread. Jets plus 6.5 to cover that spread. Line for the money line is plus 250 on the Jets, and I don't think there's any way, shape, or form the Jets are getting this one done either. It's looking like an 0-3 start to the season and maybe just out the window the whole season already. And what do you know? It's the Jets. Over 43.5 feels like something that's going to hit. I expect Tampa Bay to put over 30 on the board against the Jets, and the Jets should at least score 10. So, sorry, should at least score 14. So there you go. There's your over. Give me Tampa Bay at home to defeat the Jets, though. No problem. Interesting backup matchup going down in Minnesota against the Cincinnati Bengals going against the Minnesota Vikings. Whew. Who would have thought we'd say this matchup in week 3? Joe Browning against Carson Wentz. All right, two stacked offenses, one team has no defense whatsoever, and the other team has a defense. It's pretty plain and simple to look what's going on. If you stack it up team for team, taking away the quarterback, Minnesota wins this game downright. The only way Cincinnati wins this game is if they put up the points. Jay Browning definitely can get it done, put up touchdowns, drive the offense, drive down the field, do what he has to do. But I just don't think he can do it against this Minnesota Vikings defense. And I think there's too many weapons on the Minnesota offense for somebody to mess it up. I was proved wrong in that by JJ McCarthy in the first 2 weeks and 7 quarters out of that. But what do I know? Give me Minnesota at home to defeat the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be a long year for you, Cincinnati. I had them going all the way. I had them going deep in the playoffs. I didn't have Joe Burrow going down for 3 months. So all the fantasy members and everything like that, too crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got more picks though. Houston, Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Jacksonville should be 2-0 right now, but the backup just played his butt off for Cincinnati, stepping in for Joe Burrow. So Houston, Texas, looking like a real stank fest. That's all I'm gonna say. They're traveling on the road. The line's close. It's a division matchup. It's gonna be a good game. Give me the Jags at home for no other reason than I don't trust the Houston Texans anymore. Looking ahead, we have the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks going down in Seattle. Closer than you think game here. Line set at plus 7.5 for the Saints to cover the spread. Seattle minus 7.5. I like the line. I like the line for the Saints. Give me the Saints 7.5. I don't like the money line for the Saints, though. Give me the Seattle Seahawks to defeat the New Orleans Saints for sure in this game. Sam Darnold, don't let me down. All right. Denver, LA, Chargers in LA. Great matchup. Division matchup once again. And we're looking at a tight money line plus 132 for the Broncos, minus 156 for that Los Angeles Chargers, plus 3.5 on the spread for the Broncos, minus 3.5 for the Chargers. Going to be a tight game. Going to be a tight game. I think there's going to be a lot of touchdowns thrown. I think Bo Nix will go for two. Justin Herbert will go for two. Um, I don't know about this one. This is a coin flick. It depends who shows up in the beginning. I'm going with the Chargers because they're at home. They seem like they're off to an incredible start this year. It might be something special. Broncos just haven't really put it together that much. Bo Nix is hit or miss. The defense hit or miss right now against these good teams. So give me the Chargers to put one up, win by maybe at most a touchdown, but it's going to be within a one-score game for sure. Moving right along, Arizona visiting San Fran in the Bay, the 49ers. Mac Jones got it done last week. I talked a lot of smack about Mac. I'm still going to continue to do that, but this week I'm going to go with the 49ers to beat the Cardinals because you know who the quarterback is for the Cardinals? Oh, it's Kyler Murray. Oh, you know what that means. Not showing up in the game that matters. Give me the 49ers for sure to get it done today at home. Dallas visiting Chicago in the scariest matchup to bet on. Dallas money line minus 122, Chicago plus 104. Spreads 1.5 in favor of Dallas. Over is 50.5. Think you're good with the over. A lot of points going to be scored, especially after last week's, but who knows? Tails reverse themselves. Give me the Cowboys on the road to go to Chicago because the Bears are worse franchise than the Cowboys, but they're neck and neck for the worst. Give me Cowboys over the Bears. Chiefs Giants round out the Sunday slate of games with a Sunday night game in New Jersey. Giants money line plus 240. Chiefs money line minus 290. Spreads 5.5 in favor of the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs to cover and win this game on the road. Give me the Chiefs to come out and get it done and shut down this 0-2 start. Get a win in the win column. Russell Wilson and the Giants. I apologize. You've been in some good games, but you're going to unfortunately fall to 0-3. An 0-2 matchup, and who would have thought that coming into this season? Kansas City Chiefs against the Giants would be an 0-2 matchup. You might have thought the Giants would be, but not the Chiefs. Chiefs on the road, lock it in. Most interesting game of the week is Monday night. Detroit Lions visiting the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. 5.5 point spread in favor of the Ravens. Everybody's writing off the Lions. My boy Live Zone's telling me, don't write off the Lions. Don't write off the Lions. I'm taking them. I'm taking them. I'm looking at it more and more, more and more. I'm rocking with them. Give me the Lions on the road to take care of the Ravens. Derrick Henry didn't show up for me in fantasy at all last week. Ravens. I'm so mad at the Ravens right now. It's maybe an emotional pick for me, but I'm taking the Lions on the road. Give me a 34-24 final score in favor of the Lions. It's a quick one this week. One take, no edits. Got to get it out there. That's the picks of the week. Lock it in. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.